Dispelling the self-help motivation myth. If you're like most of us, you know how easy it is to put off doing what you say you want to do. Some people call it lack of motivation and other people call it procrastination. But whatever you call it, not doing what you say you're going to do is frustrating, to say the least. The saddest part is that the life you're living now and the life you will live in the future is determined mostly by the actions you take moment by moment. Now, this is a simple principle. You say you want to change your life, but for whatever reason you continue doing the same thing you've always done. What happens? You continue having the same dissatisfying life you have right now. How often do you find yourself wanting to do something, picking up a self-help book or a CD, and then never doing what's written in the book or suggested in the CD? Have you ever heard yourself say something like, "If only I could just get motivated, I could change my life once and for all"? We believe there's actually no way to use motivation by itself to change your life for the better. There's a missing ingredient, and without it, long-term motivation is impossible. Now, there's a quote by Thomas Leonard. Motivation is an external, temporary high that pushes you forward. Inspiration is an internal glow which pulls you forward. And the missing ingredient is inspiration. William Shakespeare wrote, "This above all, to thy own self be true." You see, Shakespeare knew the truth. Motivation by itself is a myth. Well, he may or may not have been referring to this particular piece, but it speaks to it very well. Being true to yourself means living in harmony with what matters most, your most deeply held values. This is where true motivation comes from, being inspired by what's most important to you. First, we've got to identify what inspires us, what's deeply meaningful. Then we can be pulled into action by internal inspiration, not pushed by some external motivation. We think this is what Mr. Shakespeare meant by "this above all, to thy own self be true." So be true to yourself. Identify what's most important to you, your deeply held values, and you'll be able to be inspired into action day after day. If you're ready for other truths about self-help motivation or other personal tips and tools, sign up for our free Inspirational Weekly Action Tips at www.newageselfhelp.com. That's www.newageselfhelp.com. And that's it for us. As always, it's an honor and privilege to contribute to you and support you in creating the life that you truly want.